Hello everyone, welcome back to our ATA Learning Hard Medical Chinese video. Last time we learned the 10 basic useful medical terms and 5 sentences in Chinese. If you haven't watched it yet, please click the link above. If you are not interested, then continue to watch this video. Today we will do some warm-up exercise related to blood pressure. And we will talk about what is electrolyte disturbance or disorders in Chinese. 血压 blood pressure, 血液循环 blood circulation, 血流量 blood flow, 动脉脉搏 arterial pulse, 动脉血压 arterial blood pressure, 收缩压舒张压 Now let's learn some proper nouns which are related to our topic today within this conversation. 你知道吗？他的父亲前天突然心动过速，血压升高，被送进了医院。他的父亲前天突然心动过速，血压升高，被送进了医院。His father was taken to the hospital because he had a tachycardia and his blood pressure had risen. 心动过速 tachycardia。天啊！我知道他父亲有高血压，还有慢性肾炎。高血压到现在已经有3-4年了。我知道他父亲有高血压，还有慢性肾炎。I know his father has hypertension and chronic nephritis. 高血压 hypertension, 慢性肾炎 chronic nephritis. 对，医生说还没有查出具体原因，有可能是电解质紊乱导致的。医生说还没有查出具体的原因，有可能是电解质紊乱导致的。The doctor said the specific cause has not been found, and it may be caused by electrolyte disturbance or disorders. 电解质紊乱 Electrolyte disturbance. Guys, do you know what is electrolyte disturbance? Of course you must know. But do you know how to explain the electrolyte disturbance in Chinese? I will explain the electrolyte disorder in Chinese and translate sentence by sentence in English for you. In the end of this video, I will also emphasize the medical keywords in this video. Let's go! 电解质紊乱是很多病变的表现。Electrolyte disturbance is a manifestation of many diseases. 心脏病和高血压都可能导致电解质紊乱。Heart disease and hypertension all may cause electrolyte imbalance. 电解质紊乱可能使体内的重要离子异常增高或降低，从而直接影响心肌正常代谢，导致心力衰竭。Electrolyte disorders may cause the abnormal increase or decrease of ions in the body, which directly affects the normal metabolism of the myocardium, leading to heart failure. 心力衰竭 heart failure. 临床上常见的水和电解质代谢紊乱主要有高渗性脱水、低渗性脱水、等渗性脱水、水肿、水中毒、低钾血症和高钾血症。Clinically common diseases that water and electrolyte metabolism disorders mainly include hypertonic dehydration, hypotonic dehydration, isotonic dehydration, edema, water intoxication, hypokalemia and hyperkalemia. 高渗性脱水 hypertonic dehydration. 低渗性脱水 hypotonic dehydration. 等渗性脱水 isotonic dehydration. 高钾血症 hyperkalemia. 低钾血症 hypokalemia. Our next step is the intervention. What do we need to pay attention to during the treatment of electrolyte disorders? 在进行液体疗法治疗时，要注意观察患者的神志、心肺功能和皮肤弹性的改变。When performing fluid therapy treatment, we need pay attention to changes in the patient's consciousness, cardiopulmonary function, and skin elasticity. 心肺功能 cardiopulmonary function. 若患者补液后意识障碍加重 if the patient's consciousness becomes worse after rehydration, 心肺功能异常，皮肤出现水肿 the cardiopulmonary function is abnormal and the skin appears edema, 则可能补液量过大或滴得过快。It may be that the amount of rehydration fluid is too large or dripping too fast. 应及时调整补液速度、补液量及补液成分 rate of rehydration, the amount of rehydration fluids, and the composition of the rehydration fluids should be adjusted in time. Now let's practice the medical keywords we learned today. Please repeat after me. 血流量 blood flow, 收缩压收缩压 systolic blood pressure, 舒张压舒张压 diastolic blood pressure, 心动过速心动过速 tachycardia, 高血压高血压 hypertension, 慢性肾炎慢性肾炎 chronic nephritis, 电解质紊乱电解质紊乱 electrolyte disturbance or disorders, 心力衰竭心力衰竭 heart failure, 高渗性脱水高渗性脱水 hypertonic dehydration, 低渗性脱水低渗性脱水 hypotonic dehydration, 等渗性脱水等渗性脱水 isotonic dehydration, 高钾血症高钾血症 hyperkalemia, 低钾血症低钾血症 hypokalemia, 心肺功能心肺功能 cardiopulmonary function. That's all we have for today. For the information of everyone, our content is based on MCT Medical Chinese Test. For any concerns, please let us know. And if you have planned to take the MCT test, I hope you will continue watching our medical Chinese sessions. You can also comment below which disease you are interested in Chinese. I believe these contents can give you a great help. Don't forget to check our basic business daily Chinese video too while waiting for the new medical content out. See you all in the next video. Bye!